buddy old pal Tails. I like this cutscene. Manual accurate cutscene. Original lore accurate cutscene. Maybe a little bit. Eh, yeah, or pretty lore accurate, I'd say. It's pretty hard to mess up this cutscene, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Emerald Hill. Let's go. Sonic 2, baby. We should move in. Will we get all the emeralds in Emerald Hill? I don't know. Probably not, because I don't remember all of the checkpoint locations. Also, in Origins, you keep your rings after you enter a special stage, which is not a thing that happens in any other version, I don't think. Which makes it easier, actually, to get the Chaos Emeralds. Ow. You checkpoint up here? Yes. Also, Christian Whitehead saved these special stages, making them actually 3D and have a higher draw distance. Yeah. These special stages not coming back in Superstars is, I think, a good thing. Because these I was about to say super stages. Technically, you could call them that technically, because they give you supersonic. But no, special stages have been reused to death since this game's inception. First game they were. What was the first game they were reused in? Was it a Game Gear game? It might have been a Game Gear game. If not, it was Sonic Heroes. Or no, it was Sonic Blast, I think. Sonic 3D Blast for the Genesis, I think, maybe? They were reused. Yeah. But this game, bro. Okay, so back on this, when I first played, Sonic 2 on mobile, in the London trip, I was talking about, in my Sonic 1 episode, I, like, struggled heavily with the special stages. It was like a memorization thing, right? Like, you'd remember what sides, like, had rings on them. You'd remember, like, certain, like, little things that they'd telegraph to you, like, when there's a corner, most likely there's going to be rings on that corner. But sometimes there aren't. Like here, and there. Okay, yeah, but like here, there's a corner. It's like, it's a corner, you know, you get the rings, whatever. And then boom. Also, when I was playing on mobile, I didn't know that you could do this. So when I saw rings up there, I would be like, how the hell do you get that? Can you jump? But no. I just ended up figuring out on accident that you could do that. And I was like, oh, okay, that's how you get those rings. And I remember the last Chaos Emerald stage screwed me over so many times, bro. Also, weird thing. I don't know why this is a thing. Thanks, Tails. Sonic has 3 spikes on his back in the special stage sprite. Which, in hindsight, makes no sense. Because they already had like 3D figures and stuff of Sonic at the time. Where he had 2 quills on his back. So, it was a thing. It was already a thing that Sonic had 2 quills on his back. But for some reason, they made it so that he had 3 in this game? Which is weird, I guess. Yeah, I guess they wanted to emphasize the fact that it's 3D. There is a special stage up here. Or a checkpoint, my bad. There's an enemy here that's... Yep, I knew it. I knew he was gonna screw me. Okay, give me a minute. I need to get 50 rings and I'll be back. Firstly, though, I'm gonna take you out. I'll be back with 50 rings. Okay. I'm back with 50 rings. Yeah, even though I never like speed ran Sonic 2 or whatever, I would like memorize the special stages because I really wanted to play as Super Sonic because I knew it was a thing in this game. But I had never like played as Super Sonic other than in, what was it, in like Colors DS with the final boss, which funnily enough has the half-pipe special stage. It's just they are not at all like the same in terms of like actual level design. Because it uses the touch screen and they made it like balls to the walls hard as hell in some special stages to get the Chaos Emeralds in Colors DS. But I never actually played as him in like normal gameplay, I don't think. Oh no, that's not true. Because I played, because I got Super Sonic in Colors for the Wii, which is a Herculean I did not believe that. Tails? Can you not? I failed, I think. Never mind, I got just enough rings. But yeah, you need to get like every red ring in Colors in order to be Super Sonic, which is ridiculous. And the worst part is I redid it in Colors Ultimate. But it wasn't as bad because I knew what to do. But when I was a kid, I'd have to like... I tried my best to find them on my own. But dear lord. I specifically remember one in Aquarium Park where you needed like a laser wisp to get it. And for the life of me, I had like the hardest time ever getting that one red ring in Aquarium Park. It was like the last red ring I needed in order to get Super Sonic, but it took me like ages in order to get it. Okay, that's 3. Can you get more in this? I think you can get at least one more. Maybe? Not sure, because this over here is the end of the stage as well, right? Yeah, that's the end of the stage. Whoa! Why did the drop dash give me so much speed there? What? Actually sent me flying. I was not expecting that. I swear there's another special, or there's another checkpoint here that I have not gotten. Maybe I'm thinking about the next stage. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Well, I think I'm wrong anyway, because this is about to be the beginning of the stage, I think. Yeah, this is the beginning of the stage. I think I'm incorrect, maybe? Maybe 50 rings just in case. Maybe it's like hidden somewhere. I can't remember where. Yeah, this is the first one. Maybe it's up there? No, that's just a life, I think, right? Up there. Or, well, it's not a life. This game doesn't have lives. Okay, whatever. I'll just finish. Okay, sorry. I took a little break there because my throat was getting dry and I needed some refreshments. Don't remember what I was talking about at all. Very common trend in these videos. But I haven't talked about Sonic Frontiers in like 3 seconds, so I might as well talk about it again. This time I'm gonna give it some praise. One thing I really do like about Frontiers is something a lot of other people seem to be very mixed on, the cyberspace stages. A lot of them are reused, which a lot of people see as a problem, which it is indicative of a problem, but it itself is not the problem. Because I really enjoy going through the layouts of those old stages with a different type of movement moveset. It allows you to approach those stages in a different way, which I enjoy. It allows you to evaluate the stages within a different context, which I think is really fun. But I also think that the unique stages are the best ones in the game, especially the ones in Update 3. The Update 3 cyberspace stages are like cracked. Well, I don't love all of them, but I love most of them. There's some though that kind of are meh. For the most part, the cyberspace stages are okay. They're nice. I like them. And I guess I say that as somebody who's played the games that the cyberspace stages come from before. Like, if they're your first experience with the stage, I guess, it might be a little bit jarring. Because you might, like, play the stages and you'd be like, wow, these controls don't really mesh with the layouts that well. But since I know they're taken from other places, it's like, it recontextualizes it for me. Or maybe you just don't like the fact that they're reusing stuff, which, fair. Okay, 4 emerald. Okay, I only got 1 checkpoint in this stage. Let's go. Get out of here. Oh wait, there's a checkpoint on top of there. See? Why did I get so much speed from that? Okay, that's fair.
Oh yeah, you don't lose rings, and all the rings respawn after you do a special stage. So it's just like infinite ring glitch. If this game had lives, it'd be so busted. Literally infinite lives. Well, this version of the game, I should say, had lives. I guess it depends on the kind of game you're making, but I don't get why games don't have live systems anymore. Because, like, I guess that's not true, because, like I said, I guess it's the type of game, like, you're making, but, like, it depends on that, but, like, okay, Tails. Like, most of the games that have live systems that have, oh, yeah, Tails, like, do not play the victory theme. But, like, most of the games that have live systems now, like, it's this, at least for me, it's pretty much like the same experience as a game without a life system. It just makes it more tense when you're on the last life. It's like, if I were to use an example, this isn't really a life, what is a life? It's literally a life system. It's just not the same type of life system, English please. But like hardcore Minecraft, right? You only have one life. Once it ends, it's over. Not counting like turning cheats on or whatever through LAN and getting a second life. No. If you're playing hardcore, why would you do that? But like it makes every decision more meaningful because any mistake could be your last. Oh, that's a lot of rings I need. Are you kidding me? I had 2 rings? Okay. But like, it's a similar concept to having lives in video games, because like, you have to be more conscious of your choices. Or of your like decisions when you're like platforming or fighting enemies or doing anything in a game. Whereas if you don't have a life system, you can still think outside of the box and stuff, but it's not as required. I mean, I guess you could make it. A good example is like Breath of the Wild. That doesn't necessarily have a life system, or Tears of the Kingdom, either one. Pick your poison. But they have ways in order to make you interact with the level design or the intended solution, but also give you other ways to think about it, be creative with the systems at play. That's because they are built to be creative, right? If your game isn't built to be creative, then it's harder to... or isn't built with systems that allow the player to interact with your game in a meaningful way, then it's a lot harder to, I guess, get them to, like, what is the word I'm looking for? Get them to think outside of the box more. It's kind of like the difference between a game like Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. Like, Sonic Forces is not meant to be a game where you think about things or do anything more than press like a couple buttons and then you're done. Whereas Sonic Mania requires thought of the player in a lot of scenarios to do things. Or like the games I'm playing right now. But the versions that have lives, right? I'd probably be trying to be more careful in certain scenarios if I had like, okay, Sonic Origins moment, no music. Oh, no, it's late. What is happening with the music? Dog, what is happening with the music? Okay, and now my game is frozen. Okay. Bro, the game is freaking out. This is a real Sonic Origins moment. Holy. I don't know what that was about. But yeah. I'm really upset that I don't have the original like Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles ports from Steam and CD. So I can't play like the games without all these random weird oddities, but it's fine. Okay, Tails. Okay, it's not. There you go. It should be good. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking like I'm a game designer or whatever. I took one game design class, like, chill on me, and that was in like high school. Barely even did anything, so I don't know why I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about when I don't. Okay. I'm choking so hard right now. It's over for me. It's so over. Oh yeah, it's so over. Bro, being on camera is like kind of weird. Well, I'm not on camera, but my gameplay being monitored. Okay, I don't know why I did that. But like, I don't know, it feels weird. Like, I'm not like embarrassed at my gameplay or anything, but it just feels weird. Also, am I crazy or does Tails only have one tail in his sprite here? How have I never noticed that? He only has one tail. Is that an oversight? Is that a thing in Sonic 2? Like the original Sonic 2? He only has one tail in the special stage sprite. Yeah, that was almost bad. Tails, get behind me. Or maybe I'm just blind. Okay, Tails. Okay, I have most of the rings, so if Tails gets hit, it's fine. Okay, there you go. Emerald acquired. Okay, one more emerald. And we're out of Emerald Hill. That's why it's called Emerald Hill. Because you can get all the emeralds. I hit the jump button again, assuming I was gonna have the insta shield for some reason. Okay. That doesn't take away the emeralds that I gained, right? I don't think. Okay. Okay, man. Give me these rings. Did you know that it's actually possible to get supersonic before Studiopolis in Sonic Mania? I've only ever done it once, and you have to like glitch. Well, it's not really glitch. You have to like cheese your way down to the Knuckles section of Green Hill as Sonic in Act 1. But it's possible to get supersonic for. Or I said Casinopolis, Studiopolis. Because usually in most of my playthroughs, I get Sonic in Studiopolis Act 1. I get Supersonic. But, one time I remember I got all 7 Chaos Emeralds, like, as I was entering. Why did I do that? Like, at the end of Chemical Plant Act 2 in Sonic Mania. I don't remember exactly how to cheese your way into Knuckles section. I sure remember that it's possible. Actually, I don't know if it's possible in Plus. I think I might have done it in Base Mania. I don't remember if it's possible in Plus, but... Okay, well that's not good. I was trying to get back up there. Can the platform respawn? Apparently it doesn't. Okay, momentum. Yep, okay, momentum screwed me there, because I could... Okay. Momentum has become my enemy. Can I get into the hole here? I know there's a hole here, because I've been into this exact hole before. Okay, whatever. It's the end of the stage. I don't need that one up there. I can just get 50 rings and then come here. Eat Eggman's ass. Supersonic. There's a platform up there, yeah. Okay, I have 50 rings. I just need to make it back to the end of the level. Okay, here we go. Special stage number 7. See clap time. I remember this special stage screwing me over so hard. I already talked about that, but like, it's just like top 5 Sonic core memories. Is this special stage like beating me, like beating my ass, like just straight up. Because there's a section later that has like bombs and rings scattered everywhere. That section used to like destroy me. I don't know, it's just rings, I think, but there's one of... But I would like not have enough rings, and then I'd get to that part and I like could barely collect any rings because they're just everywhere. Yeah, here. Like I would never get enough. That okay, that always gets me, bro. Get me, bro. Okay, there we go. Supersonic has been yeah, the background in these special stages are meh. Like they're okay, I guess. They're not as good as one in CDs though. Origins is kind of like it has those types of backgrounds. Like they're kind of just like shapes sometimes, with some like basic colors. Also, I'm pretty sure my sprite rotation mod that I have on doesn't work on Amy because it was made before she was added. Unless they updated it. Well, I haven't updated the Sonic Origins part of my launcher in forever, so I don't think it would have been updated. I didn't even turn Supersonic. Here you go. It's the end of the level, and I'm Supersonic. Another Act 2, let's go. Forgot you can't skip in Origins for some reason. Oh, okay. Why don't we ever go to the city in the back of Chemical Plant? Where is that city? Is that Station Square? I don't think it is. Ow. I'm so used to this part in Mania being a goal, or not a goal ring, a special stage area. I always jump here now. See, this is the speed thing I was talking about. There's no speed cap in this game, so you can just kind of go. Which is cool, but like... I feel like I already said, the speed cap kind of... What is happening? Why does the music... What? Why is the music freaking out right now? Okay, game. Real Origins gamers out here. I'm at the end of the level. Tails? Tails, are you okay? Buddy, you good? Look a little bit stuck on the floor there. The wonders of Sonic Origins. Yeah, here's the speed. Oh, there you go. Now, you can make for some cool no speed cap makes for some cool sections, but like, I don't know. Since we're playing Sonic Origins, let's talk about the history of Sonic Origins. This game was first revealed with footage of the original Whitehead ports and a 4:3 aspect ratio recording of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. They didn't even have the game ready to show. Which was crazy that they did that. It during one of the like Sonic presentations. I forget what they're called. Sonic Centrals. That's what they're called. I haven't done one of those in a bit. Or don't they do them like once every year or something now? Whatever. I almost thought I got squashed. But this is, yeah, this section. I don't know if there's anything down. I think it's just a bottomless pit at the bottom of this, but in Mania there's a ring down there. Special stage ring. But yeah. And then we didn't get news on Sonic Origins for like months. And then when we finally saw Sonic Origins again, it was just, you know, the game, I guess. And like one bit of footage from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which we didn't know if it was going to be Sonic 3 and Knuckles yet. We just thought it was either Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But it is Sonic 3 and Knuckles in this game, that including Sonic 3 stuff. Oh, they fixed that. This is not the original. I thought this was the original Sonic 2, where you could just duck and that attack would not hit you. Oh, I didn't get it. Or no, I did get a checkpoint. Okay. I should have went super there. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, come on, come here. Eggman. Tails? Ooh, oh, man, okay. Yeah, but then they revealed footage and it was just, okay, it's the games, cool, whatever. It's another collection, that's fine. And everything was pretty much fine from what I can remember about this game. Like, it just looked like a collection of classic Sonic games. With a very confusing chart to buy. Oh, there's the grounder enemy. A very confusing chart with different versions of the game on it, which it was really only 2 versions, but it was like listing out all of the benefits for buying each version. For some reason, it was very confusing. But I ended up buying the Digital Deluxe. So I got robbed with this game, by the way, because I bought the Digital Deluxe and Origins Plus, so they robbed me of like $5 or something. But yeah. Okay, alright, fish. Yeah, all the Digital Deluxe of this... Okay, all the Digital Deluxe version of this game does is it gives you, like, control of the island cameras, which really it should have just been part of the normal game. I don't know why it wasn't. But yeah. So I pre-ordered that, the Digital Deluxe, and then the game came out. I played it. I had a fine time. You know, it was whatever. I didn't really run into many glitches. Oh yeah, I forgot. There was like controversy because they released the they released some of the soundtrack for Sonic 3. Or did it leaked, I think. Did it leak or did they reveal some of it? I don't remember. But that was like out in the world. I thought I was gonna hit the arrow. Okay, and people were upset because it was the prototype music for Sonic 2, but worse. Or not Sonic 2, Sonic 3. Well, I say worse, music is subjective, but it was, like, weirder sounding, I guess. I mean, I don't really know anybody that prefers it to any version of the Sonic 3 soundtrack, prototype or not, but it was a time to be a Sonic fan for sure. Yeah, so that happened. I have the game. I played through it. It was whatever. I was like, okay. I did story mode first because I wanted to see all the cutscenes, even though they're in the normal game. I didn't know that at the time. Okay. I missed. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Stop shooting the bottom one, please. Shoot a top one. There you go. There you go. Ah, okay, I meant to jump. Oh, I didn't see that. Alright, Tails, let's get him. Yeah, I'm not like a classic like die-hard, so I didn't really notice that much, that all the inconsistencies and stuff. So I just had like a fine time playing these games. I still do. Like I don't really care that much about the inconsistencies. Most of the inconsistencies are really even just in Sonic 3 anyway. Because that's like the brand new version that they had made for this. Because for the other games they just used the Christian Whitehead mobile ports. But for Sonic 3 they made an entirely like new version, which was rushed to hell and back. Big surprise. Okay. Sure. I'll take it. I'm dead. Yep. Okay. And this game... Oh yeah, there was also a thing that happened when it came out. I did notice this when it came out, but the pixels were like weirdly blurred. Like they had this like blurry filter over them. Now, like I said in my Sonic 1 video, it's fixed. So like nearest neighbor is enabled so you can actually see the pixels. I guess they were... My assumption is they were trying to like emulate a CRT type effect, but it was not working because it was not even that blurry. And also, Mania had options for that, so... Also, this game costed like way more than Mania did. Also, Superstars costs like way more than Mania did. Although, to be fair, everything is quote-unquote original. That is yet to be seen. So far, everything has been original. Well, original in quotations, because like I said before, it is a lot of reused level themes. Even though the levels themselves are designed originally, or are designed with like unique designs or whatever. Okay, Tails. Hello. Okay. I'll see you on a level. Super Sonic. You know, I always wondered, because a lot of Sonic stages, especially Sonic 2, have just cities in the background. Is it the same city from Chemical Plant? Is that Chemical Plant in front of it, or is that just New York? Like, I've never been up there. Actually, no, that's not true. I've been up there once.
remember how I got up there. Maybe it was tails or something. But also the roll lock thing in this game. With Sonic 1 and 2. Did they ever fix that? I don't know if they fixed that. Maybe they did. Let me see. Oh, they did fix it. Okay. It was never a thing in CD. Roll lock was never a thing in CD, so it didn't really matter there. But in 1 and 2, roll lock was a thing for the drop dash, which didn't make sense because the drop dash didn't have roll lock, and it was designed without roll lock in mind. And Sonic 3 never had it because they literally built it for that game. It was originally like an idea for the original Sonic 3. Did Sonic 3 have roll lock, like the original have roll lock? Because if it did, I'm kind of glad that drop dash was never in that game originally. Wait, is that an Adidas logo? Is that the Adidas logo? Hold on. I swear that looks like the Adidas logo. Hold on, let me look this up. That is literally the Adidas logo. What? Is that intentional? I mean, that probably was not intentional, but that looks literally just like the Adidas logo. Okay. I mean, it might be, because we're in a casino, but... Well, that doesn't make any sense, because they have nothing to do with casinos, but... Okay. Momentum. I can't tell. Is that water in front of the city, or is that just like... whatever. Hilltop. Emerald Hill, but not. Type B. See, this is how you reskin a level. Actually, wait. Bridge Island Zone in Sonic Superstar just Hilltop Zone. I just realized, literally just Hilltop Zone. All original zones my ass. You got a Hilltop Zone. It's the first zone. Actually, wait a minute. Can I get out of this loop? I can't get out of the loop. Unless there's a spring. There's not a spring. Ow. Um, kind of just in gamer mode right now. I'm also exhausting all these Sonic topics. Oh, I have my mouse on the screen. Hello, everybody. I hate that this game does that. Okay. Just... There you go. Also, the missions in this game, I hate those missions, bruh. Like, a lot of them are easy, but there are some that were designed by, like, Satan himself. And those were designed by Sonic Team, modern Sonic Team. So I guarantee you those are the same people that worked on Sonic Frontiers. Guaranteed. Okay, well, I thought I would have drop dashed there, but I guess not. I did not mean to hit that. Okay, Tails. Bye, Tails. There we go. Hold on. Let's see. Superstars is a interesting game because it's kind of like what if Triple Trouble was like an official like modern day game. Which I mean I guess is kind of like obvious when they released the short titled Triple Threat or whatever it's called. It's like Sonic Superstars Triple something. It's called Superstars because like all four of the Sonic Team Sonic is there, I guess now because Amy's a part of Team Sonic now, I guess. With the Fast Friends Forever initiative, whatever that's supposed to be. They started that, but they haven't done anything with it. I guess it's just a thing where Fast Friends is just like Sonic's 3 friends now that he only ever hangs out with in the games. Even though they've literally been a team in every game since like 2010. Like, since, like, Sonic Lost World, I think. Or, no, that's not 2000. Since around Lost World, pretty much. Or, no, since around... Was Lost World... I can't remember if Lost World... Lost World was after Boom. Or, no, Lost World was before Boom. So, it is Lost World. At least I think, right? Am I cooked out of my mind? Also, in the Christian Whitehead port of this game, I never get to Act 2 of this zone without entering Mystic,
not Mystic. What is it called? The one they added in the Christian Whitehead. What is it called? The zone they added. I can't remember. Why can't I remember what it's called? I can't remember what it's called. Why am I blanking on this? I literally go there every time. Not even intentionally. And I still don't remember the name. Cause this is Mystic Cave. And then there's the one where you drop into the pit in Act 2. Which I don't want to go into, like, ever. But I end up going in there anyway, because I just accidentally dropped down the pit. And I hate the boss there. The boss in that zone actually sucks. Especially if you're supersonic. Oh my god, that boss just is terrible. There's literally a zone with the same name in Sonic 3, and I still can't think of it. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I keep wanting to say Mystic Ruins, but that is Adventure. I just can't. Yeah, I am cooked. If I fall into it, you'll see it. But if not, which I don't want to, then... Yes. I'm going slow. Okay. Thank god I made it to this boss. Okay. Sonic has completed Act 2. I got 3 coins. I don't even know if I needed those. Oil Ocean. This zone gets too much hate. Ow. Literally intentional level design right there. Damn. Yeah, Sonic Origins was my first time ever. Did that just save me? Sonic Origins was my first time ever completing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like, and getting Hypersonic and all that. And before that, Sonic 2 had my favorite level design, but after playing Sonic 3, I think I prefer Sonic 3. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because the levels aren't that big, but they are very wide, so it makes you explore more. It's kind of like a mix between Sonic 2 and Sonic CD, which is kind of peak fiction, I'm not gonna lie. Well, at least in most cases. In some cases, it's more like Sonic 2, but one thing I'm not a fan of in Sonic 3 is Sonic 3 and Knuckles is some of the aesthetic stuff is kind of meh. Like more so than the other classic games. Oh yeah, the special stages in Sonic 3 visually are so boring. They're like the most boring out of all of the Sonic special stages, or classic Sonic special stages at least. Oh man. Act 1 is done. Type beat. Type iffy beat, type iffy. If you haven't noticed, I just be saying stuff. I'm like the epitome of the word scatterbrain. That's not even a word, that's 2 words. See, I just be saying stuff. I don't need to push this. Okay. You know, one thing Sonic Origins does not do that Mania did, that I wish Sonic Origins did, was have the option to have the peel out in every game. Obviously, Mania didn't have multiple games. Like, it had an option for, like, different movesets for Sonic. And you could have, like, well, you couldn't have all 30. That was a mod. But, you could have any, like, move, any of his main moves, in any, like, playthrough. So you could have the peel out in one playthrough, you could have the insta-shield in one playthrough, and you could have the drop dash in one playthrough. It was kind of awesome. Although, I do wish they changed the peel out sprite in Mania. I like the peel out sprite, but it could use some reworking. Especially for Mania's art style. Like, even though they do reuse Sonic, like, 1 and 2 sprites, I feel like they could have changed up the peel out sprite a little bit. Give it some of that sauce. The closest we've ever come to a return to Junio Sonic style is Sonic Mania's animations. Mainly Sonic Mania's intro animation. But even Sonic Mania's intro animation, it's not like, I don't know, it doesn't have like that special like feeling that the CD opening gives me. I mean, it is also not the same art style, but it's similar enough. Has a lot of the same traits, it's just... Oh, okay, I thought it was going up, so I did duck. My bad. Okay, Tails. Alright, Tails. Okay, Tails. I thought they fixed this bug. Or no, that was just when you were off screen, not when you were on screen. Alright, man. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. Man, I can't wait to get to Sonic Mania in this playthrough, man. That game is just so fun. I'm gonna tell you right now, Sonic Superstars, I'm not expecting it to beat, like, I'm not expecting it to, like, blow my expectations out of the water, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of expecting it to be a decent classic Sonic game. It'll probably be on the level of, like, what will it be on the level of? It'll be, like, below... Here's my ranking for classic Sonic games, based off of what I've previously played and what I'm currently playing. So Sonic... Sonic 3 is on top, then Sonic Mania, right underneath that, like, they're very close. And then Sonic 2. Okay. I didn't even get to control that before I died. And then underneath Sonic 2, I think Sonic Superstars is gonna go, like, right underneath Sonic 2. And then Sonic CD, then Sonic 1. Actually, I didn't even need to go on that, it's just going down anyway. Oh, okay. I'm trapped here. Okay. Go away, crab. Please just move. Parking. Can I not kill? There you go. Invincibility fragment. But I'm expecting it to be very, like... I'm expecting Superstars to be very... okay. Like, it will be a classic Sonic experience. Which is... more than I could say for... Sonic 4. I guess it's not trying to be a well, it is trying to be a classic Sonic experience with modern Sonic. Which is weird, I don't know why you try and do it like that, but... yeah, Sonic 4 is underneath Sonic 1, there you go. Sonic 4 Episode 1, trash. Sonic 4 Episode 2, a little bit less trash. That is where I'm supposed to go. Okay, alright, peek. Yep, definitely not. Okay, man. Here, gonna end a level. Oh yeah, I forgot this zone has 3 acts in this game. I have to go through 3 acts of this. Oh man. Okay. Okay, buddy. Buddy, old pal. Alright, boys. Let's see if I always, in this level, I always test myself to see if I can get Supersonic and keep it in Metropolis. That is, like, a huge challenge. Okay, Tails, thanks. Because everything in this zone is kind of just bullshit. This is gonna. Ooh, that was close. Let's get these rings. Alright, Supersonic time. I'll see if I can keep it. Nice of you. Oh, sorry for not that much commentary. I'm just kind of tired of talking. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk. You know what I'm saying? I have no clue how I'm gonna edit this. I said I was gonna do minimal editing, but like... And that's still the plan. But like, moments of silence like that... I might cut them down a little bit. I'm not gonna get rid of them entirely, but... This YouTuber shit is hard, bruh. To be fair, I don't talk that much. Or at least as much as this, just non-stop. So, let's see. Okay. Don't want to get crushed. Can I keep Supersonic? Let's find out. Okay, we're schmoving. Okay, get more rings, nice. Call me book smart, not money smart. The opposite of the line. Call me money smart, not book smart. Makes me more intelligent. Call me Mr. Rock Festival, the way I got hella bands. Shoddy cute and her circle too. Tell her get a friend. She gonna make me slide with my dog like I'm Mega Man type. People have been making threads just compiling those memes recently. Yesterday, after recording the first part, I like sat through and just scrolled through a thread that was just those memes. And I did not get through the whole thread. It was like hundreds of them. But there's this one. Why is he so high up? But there's one. I didn't get through the whole thread. But it was like insane how much there was. And there's this one that was like, it sounded really good. Like, it was like somebody using somebody else's like what was it called? Using somebody else's like instrumentals for a song, and they were like they were singing over it. They were singing the lyrics to Mega Man. And it sounded really good. Like, I occasionally just like go back to my bookmarks, because I bookmarked the tweet. Like the original tweet. And I just listened to it, because it sounds so good. Like, there's no reason for it to go that hard. Yeah. I guess I should probably explain my reasoning for why I want to do minimal editing. I kind of like the old era of YouTube where it was just like people talking, chilling, like you're in the room with somebody, just like watching them play a game and speak. I don't get that much anymore. Because like the whole craze is like the TikTokified editing where you have to like make cuts every 2 seconds and like there has to be something going on, or else the viewers will like, or else you'll lose viewer retention because everybody's attention span is like 2 seconds, including mine. You can't tell from me losing my memory like every 2 seconds. But, like, I enjoy that old like era of YouTube where it was just kind of chill vibes, like just gameplay, people speaking, just being natural and chill vibes, and like very minimal editing. I forgot Wing Fortress Zone existed. Give me those rings. Okay. Dog, for the longest time, hold on. I swear, surely I'm not the only one who thought these flames would hurt you when you jumped into them. But even when you're not super, they don't hurt you. That makes no sense, right? Like, I can't be the only one. Like, I guess they're supposed to be the background, but like, they look like they're in the foreground. And they're like, just there, I guess. Because they're like keeping the ship up, but like they look like they'll hurt you if you jump into them. So the first time I played this game, I was looking at those and I was like, well, how am I supposed to make that jump? They never go out. Until I eventually just like did a leap of faith and it didn't hurt me at all. What are these? Are these always there? Okay. I felt like I was gonna die, so I kind of backed up there. Let's see. You're here. Let's go. I will not participate in your little games, Mr. Eggman. sprite of Eggman is so funny. Oh, Tails the MVP, put an engine on the plane and everything. Or how is Tails catching up with this? That's kind of crazy. Sonic, you hanging on for quite some time, Sonic. Okay, this is the final zone, the boss rush of this game, if you will. Also, this boss, I did this with Amy when Origins Plus came out. This boss is like super easy with Amy. To be fair, like all of the bosses are like extremely easy with Amy. I forgot to only do it twice. I missed it, okay. I'm choking so hard. Also, I want to explain something, okay? People like to say that Sonic CD can't come before 2 because Metal Sonic exists, while this is just like Silver Metal Sonic or whatever. My thought process behind that was always, okay, Metal Sonic is the speed that Sonic has, but not the power, because he dies immediately, right? So it's like the test drive for speed. This Sonic is the power, right? Like, it's like equivalent to Sonic's power, right? But it's not very, like, it's not as fast as Sonic, that's why we're in a confined space. And that's why it's like such a hard fight, quote unquote. And then Mecha Sonic is like the perfected version, right? Hold on, I'll be right back. Start recording. Alright, I'm back. I was talking about Metal Sonic before Mecha Sonic, yeah. Like I was saying, I think Mecha Sonic is like the penultimate, like, version. He's the, like, final version that Eggman came up with after experimenting with both speed and power type robots. Which is why he's in the third game. the game that came after the 2. Like, my reasoning has nothing to do with the actual release order of the games. It just, yeah. Because release order-wise, Sonic 2 would be before Sonic CD, and that makes... I mean, I guess that also makes sense, with the robot logic that I'm using. There you go. Gamer mode. And then after that, they keep using Metal Sonic, which makes it more confusing. Someone at, like, Sonic Team must have really liked Metal Sonic's design, or something. Okay, I thought it was far enough there. Never mind, my bad. Yeah, this song is bop. Classic Sonic music, peak fiction, bro. Sonic music in general is typically peak fiction unless you're Master Sonic Frontiers, then you're just kind of like, okay, I guess. Or Sonic Boom. I'm just gonna wait for. I'm not gonna do the strat. I'm just gonna do you how. I'm gonna do you the slow way. I'm supposed to hit him there. I forgot. Ah, yeah, you can do that. I forgot you could do the spin dash way. Hold on. I'm stupid. I missed. Okay, well now I don't have enough room to do the spin dash way, I don't think. There you go. I got it. I did not mean to let go right there. Okay. I just noticed you can see him spawn in up there. Gamer, gamer, gamer. So today I was like, today wasn't really an eventful day or anything, but I had, I should not jump, I actually probably could have made that, but, I had to go get my, my flu shot. I also got a booster shot for COVID, and, I think it was my second booster shot, actually, and, I was talking to my mother about my experiences with weed, or not necessarily with weed, but with just THC in general, like edibles and gummies and stuff like, or yeah, edibles and like weed and stuff like that. I'm talking about this because I know this is gonna take a minute because I haven't done this boss fight in forever. And I've only ever smoked, I think, twice, and they were both very weird experiences. My first time, my first time was probably the weirdest. I was with a group of friends, and they had like a little bit on them, but they didn't have like paper or anything, or a bong or literally anything on them. So what they decided to do is we went by, I think it was a Harris Teeter, and picked up apples. And what we did is we made a little hole. We went out somewhere like remote. Like we were in like some neighborhood and we went out in like the middle. I forgot to hit him there. I was gonna take a little bit longer. Okay. And we cut out a little hole and like I think we had 2 apples. And we like put the weed inside the apple. And what we did with that was we smoked it pretty much, just out of an apple. Safe to say, it was very strange. And I did not get high. And it was just very weird. The second time wasn't even smoking. The second time I had an edible. It was a cookie. It was half a cookie. I'm like fairly certain I did get high, but I didn't get to experience it because it was so much that it literally just like knocked me out. Like I just flat out fell asleep like immediately. So I didn't get to actually experience being high, which is the whole reason I was doing these in the first place, by the way. I just wanted to like see what it was like. And then the next time, or no, okay, let me explain. Let me explain the cookie experience. So I was with one of my friends, right? And we were just chilling. We were hanging out. You know, we were vibing. I've never been behind. What? Okay, that's weird. But we were chilling. You know, we watched. Or we were waiting for it to be later at night, and so we split a cookie, an edible, and we decided we were gonna watch like a movie, right? And we chose Midsummer. It's a really weird horror movie. But it's kind of good. I enjoyed it. After that though, I didn't really feel like high at all. So we were just like watching like random stuff. We watched like an episode of the Eric Andre show. At least I think we watched an episode of the Eric Andre show. Absolutely like batshit insane show. Would have been even crazier if I was actually high while watching it. Oh, I shouldn't have. Okay. But then after that, we watched this like I don't remember what it was called. We were watching like this black and white short film that like the main star was like a monkey. And I don't remember what it was about, but like halfway through, I just like knocked out. Obviously, this was at like early morning, like 5 a.m. But like usually when I stay over at like other people's places, I don't fall asleep. I have like an irrational fear that something will happen to me while I'm asleep somewhere else. So I usually just don't ever fall asleep anywhere else. But like it must have been like the edible because I just like conked out in the middle. And I didn't know this until like after I woke up because I woke up and I was like, wait, I was asleep? When did I go to sleep? But then my friend explained to me that that we were watching that short film, and he just looked over, and I was gone. I was just dead. I was done. Like wallahi, it was over type shit. Like, okay, I have to. You can't hit him from the. Do I have to hit him from the under part if I'm on the back? I don't ever remember hitting. I don't remember the boss being that hard. I must be like not remembering something, like some strategy or something. Anyway, so I woke up and it's like I think it was like what 11 or 12 or something, like midday. And he woke up before me. So I probably was knocked out due to like the actual like THC. But I didn't actually get to experience the high. So of course I had to do something again. So I ended up one time my friends, it was a group of 4 of us including me. And they had like a bong and everything. It was set up like it was like some strong stuff too. I don't remember what it was. But I was like, they were like, for sure you'll get high off this. So I was like, okay, I'll come, whatever. I'll pay for my share or whatever. So I go. We go to like parking lot behind like a church or something, and they're just empty buses waiting there. And so we enter one of the like empty buses. This is like, I this is like almost nighttime. It wasn't quite nighttime, but like, okay, I have to do the spin dash. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. But we were just like straight chilling, and they were like, they almost immediately got cooked out of their minds. Like, it was like almost immediate for them. But for me, I was just sitting there like, okay. I mean, I feel the same. Like, it was just kind of whatever to me because I felt normal. So, okay. So I was chilling. Okay. And so we went back to the house of the person who invited everyone, and I must have been like, I mean, I wasn't really high at all, because I didn't feel like anything. I, while I was there, I started like thinking I was high. This is like a placebo thing, because like I was laughing at other people's jokes, and like you're like, "Are you high, man?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, man." But like I wasn't like, I didn't really feel any different, because something you gotta know about me, I laugh at like everything. Like, I'll laugh at like not funny things. I'll just laugh. It's kind of like a tick. I'll just laugh at anything. Um, but like, I was doing that, and I was like, this is whatever. And the person was like, we need to eat, so we ordered like, what did we order? I think we got Bojangles? Was it Bojangles? We got like Bojangles, I think, and I got a biscuit or whatever. And one person ended up paying for it, so I wanted to pay them back, but I didn't have cash on me, and I didn't have like Apple Pay set up on my phone or anything. So I was like, I'll use the bathroom real quick, I'll be right back. And I set up Apple Pay while I was in the bathroom. And then, because I hate being indebted to people, and I didn't want to just like pay him back later, so I was like, okay, I need to do this now. And I was like stressing out about it. So I like set up Apple Pay while I was in the bathroom, and then after I had never experienced Apple Pay like anything before. That was too far away. And I had never experienced anything using Apple Pay before, so I didn't actually know how to use it. So I asked him what his Apple Pay was, or what I could send money to. And he was like, this, and I was like, okay. So I had to like figure out how to use the app, and he's like, dude, it's fine, you can just pay me back later. And I was like, no, dude, I need to pay you back right now. And he was like, whatever, man. So I spent like a couple minutes trying to figure it out, and then I finally figured it out, and it was only like $10. Like, I say only $10, like that's not a lot for some fast food, but I sent it to him, thankfully. I got that out of the way, so I wasn't in debt to somebody for some Bojangles. I need to stop doing that. But I was, after that, I mean, the night was pretty much like whatever, like, it's pretty mid. Pretty sure, like, I'm like 99% certain I left like in the middle of the night or something, because it was just like boring. But that's the third time I ever tried. The fourth time I actually did get high, but this was like a couple years. This was like a year after that. These are all like a year apart, all of these instances. Except for the two in the middle. Those two are not. But the last one is like
so I was invited to hang out with some of my friends to watch like a UFC fight or whatever. It was like this big UFC fight that was going down. I'm not really into UFC or anything like that, so I didn't really care. Um, but I was just going to hang out, and I wasn't even expecting to get high or anything. Like I was just there to chill. But they actually had they had like a vape there or whatever. I don't like smoking. Figured that out very quickly after the apple and the bong. But I did like the edibles. Like I actually liked the edibles. So they had like these really strong gummy edibles there. So I was like, hey, sure, I'll take one. And then, so I took one, and it didn't hit for a while, but when it did hit, it was like, oh, I think I'm high. I started feeling chills, but it wasn't like for very long, it was like 2 seconds or whatever, it wasn't like bad or anything. Sorry, I'm focused on not dying. I'm doing this the slow way, but I kind of just want to finish this. But I had the most memorable moment that makes me remember that I was high was I was sitting on the couch. I was sitting on one of the couches between two people, and I was sitting there thinking, dude, like, I'm so relaxed right now. Okay, man. Alright, man. But dude, I'm so chill right now. And then I went downstairs with one of my friends, and we went into the closet. This is not going where you think it's going, trust me. Went into the pantry, I should say, not the closet. I mean, it is kind of like a closet, but it was a pantry where they stored food or whatever. And, wow, okay. And there was a box of these, the brand Quest. They make like healthy alternatives to like foods. There was Quest peanut butter cups, and I swear to you, I had like crazy munchies because I had one of them. We both had one, and I was like, dude, these are so good, but they were so dry. And like after the other guy went up, after my friend went up, I like went back into the closet and was like, or the pantry, and was like, dude, I need more of these. So I ate like the rest of the box. And I was like, because they were so dry, my mouth ended up being like super done. Like it was so dry. And I was like, okay, my mouth is like super dry. So I was like looking for water bottles, and I found the package where we had all the water bottles, and there were no more left. And so I was like, oh man, dude. So I was like, okay, how do I get water? So I was like, okay, we have cups upstairs from drinking earlier, drinking just water and like juice and stuff and soda. I don't think there was any alcohol there. Okay. But we had those cups up there, so I went up and I was looking around, and I went to where I was sitting before, and I looked over to the one friend that came down to me, or that came down with me. We got the Quest peanut butter cups for the first time. I was like, dude, my mouth is so dry. And he was like, okay, get some water. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's what I'm gonna do. So I got some water, or I got a cup, and I went to the fridge, and it had you know, a water dispenser on the fridge. That's pretty common in fridges nowadays, so I just assumed there was one in the fridge, and there was. So I got some, and I drank the water, and I shit you not, I didn't even feel it go down. Like, it was like I basically drank no water. so my mouth was still dry. My mouth was still dry, and I just did not, like, feel it. So I got another glass, and I just gulped it all down. And I felt that one. I was like, okay. But I still didn't, like... Okay, that was, Can I don't want to test if I can hit it from underneath here, because I don't want to die again. But I went up because I felt it, and then I was like, oh, but my mouth still feels dry, even though, like, I kind of, like, felt the water that time. Like, it still feels a little dry. Like, it feels a little less dry, but it still feels dry. But I was like, okay, oh, alright. I was like, okay, man, whatever. So then I didn't have water for the rest of that night. I was like, okay, man. I just chilled. Those are my experiences with THC and weed and stuff. It's very strange. Okay, I did not expect to be here this long. I've never taken this long in my life to finish this. It's probably because I forgot the death egg, like, how to actually beat it fast. I remember how to beat this guy fast, but I did not remember how to beat the death egg fast. Didn't think I'd be talking about my weed experiences while playing Sonic 2, but here we are. My THC-induced experiences. So I've never been, like, ridiculously high. I've only ever had, like, the munchies and, like, just been knocked out. But, like, nothing else, pretty much. Okay. Alright, man. I'm kinda getting tired of this. Okay. I guess I hit the part of the hitbox that hurts you. Okay. Eggman, the fastest thing alive, type B. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna die anyway because I had a spin dash charged up. I did not mean to do that. That was close. I thought I hit the spikes. Oh man. I guess I'll talk about my first experiences with Sonic, since this is basically my first video. Or, not my first video, my first video series, I guess. So, my first experience with Sonic, technically, was Sonic Battle on the GBA. What? Okay, I don't understand being behind the Death Egg robot, because first of all, this is my
literally my first time ever even knowing. I didn't even know until this playthrough that he could, like, you could face his back in this fight. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. But my first experience was a Sonic Battle on the GBA. Well, it was technically the Game Boy Color, but was it a Game Boy Color? I think it was a, no, was it a Game Boy Advance SP? I think the like very small one that was like basically like a miniature DS, but it was just a Game Boy instead. That I got for free because one of my mom's friends lent it to us. Well, they didn't lent it; they gave it to us. It's just a bunch of free games, like Wario Land 3, a bunch of other stuff. But I don't think Sonic Battle like initially came with it. I think my mom got that game for me. But she got me Sonic Battle, and I don't think I ever beat the game. I still have never beaten Sonic Battle, but I don't know, I just remember goofing off in it a bunch. And I was like, whatever, this is kind of okay. I mean, it's unique, I'll give it that. It's like, I've never seen a fighting game like it. But that was pretty much my extent with that game. And then this is what I consider my real, like, first Sonic game was Sonic and the Secret Rings. Because that's what kind of got me in, like, actually into Sonic. Because, like, I don't know, the story, I just liked, like, the characters and the story and stuff like that. Like, it didn't, I'm not gonna say it resonated with me because I was a kid. But, like, Sonic's character was cool. I mean, you know? At least in those games, because he was, like, doing cool shit. He was, like, beating up baddies type shit. Like, he was just doing a bunch of cool stuff, right? And he was, like, saving, like, entirely different realities. Like, it was cool. But, like, so I play, obviously Sonic and the Secret Rings is a very rage-inducing game. It was, unfortunately, Sonic and the Secret Rings was probably a very formative game for my taste in video games. Because, oh my god, I just need to stop jumping when he does that. But after Sonic and the Secret Rings, I think, what was the game I played after Sonic? Okay, that stuff. There was Sonic Battle, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Oh, like I said earlier, I played Sonic and the Black Knight. I don't know. Yeah, I think Sonic and the Black Knight was the third ever like actual like Sonic game I played, and it wasn't even mine because we would trade games. Me and my friend would trade games. My like neighbor would trade games. And a lot of the time I would just trade for Black Knight because I loved it so much. And then I ended up, like, technically, quote-unquote, beating it. Like, I reached the credits for the first time, and I was like, well, that was cool. But then the next time I, like, got the game and, like, booted it up, I didn't know that the first ending was a fake-out. I keep doing, why do I keep doing that? I didn't know the first, like, the first credits was like a fake out ending. So like, when I got it back, this is pretty much my first ever game that had a fake out ending. Because Secret Rings doesn't really have a fake out ending, it just like
has an ending and then it tells you to go get the world rings. But Black Knight doesn't have that. It's just like you beat the game, but you don't actually beat the game. So like, it picks up, and I was like, whoa! Like as a kid, that was like the coolest thing ever. Like, you go on this journey, and then you think it's the end of the journey, and you're like, oh, that sucks. But then you play the game again, and you're like, it's not over. And I'm like, whoa, there's more? So you play the game, and it was like, whoa, this character that has been with me this whole time is actually, like, the real villain? That's sick. Like, and as a kid, I wasn't even thinking about, like, the quote-unquote philosophical, like, depth of the story. It was just cool. That was it. And Sonic and the Black Knight is not even that deep of a game. Like, really. But it does give you, like, stuff to think about, even if it's not that deep. One thing it does is it does give you stuff to think about, which is nice. Like, even if you are older. It's one of the more, like, well-rounded Sonic story games, I'd say. It's my favorite, personally, but just in general, a lot of people seem to agree that it is more of a well-told, well-rounded, well-thought-out story. There are some, like, there are things that could be better, could be told better, but it is what it is. Over here. Forgot to hit him on that phase. But yeah, that's pretty much the third game. Like, well, the third time I saw Sonic in a video game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and that was like hype because I was like playing and I got to the end of Subspace Emissary, the single player mode, and Sonic shows up. I'm like, oh, that's Sonic. That's the guy from the game I played, like from that one game I played. Because I wasn't really thinking about Sonic Battle at the time. I was playing on my Wii, and I was like, I thought the Wii was like the huge thing, and the Game Boy was the smaller thing. Which, I mean, physically it is, but like, I meant like in terms of like impact and like actual games. Now, that's kind of a stupid idea, but like, can you get back from me, bro? But then at this point, I was like on YouTube and stuff, like I was like watching YouTubers play Sonic stuff and like other Mario stuff. Basically just like, I was just on like gamer YouTube pretty much. Minecraft has introduced me to gamer YouTube. But that's another story. But of course, you know, you watch the classics, Kobe, Gavan and Mighty. A bunch of other Sonic YouTubers at the time. There we go. Thank God. Finally, Jesus. Okay, but yeah, we were chilling. Also, I thought this cutscene would be animated in Origins, but it's not. Also, apparently that's not Tails on the right in this cutscene. Apparently, according to Twitter users, that's just like a Fox flicky or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So I'd watch a bunch of 3D Sonic games, like Generations and like, I think Generations was really the only one I watched because there were like tons of mod videos or whatever at the time. Like the mod videos for Generations and stuff, and I'm like, dude, this game looks sick. But like, I didn't have like that true like 3D Sonic game. Because like, Secret Rings and Unleashed, or not Unleashed,
Secret Rings and Black Knight are like technically 3D, but they're like on rails. So like it's not like Secret Rings more so than Black Knight, but Black Knight is still like on rails. Also, this ending shot, love that supersonic. Yeah, but like in my head, I was like, I really just want to like run around in 3D as Sonic because I feel like that would be cool, like in a 3D space. So I like begged, I begged my mom Sonic Colors, and eventually I got it. So that was my first like true quote unquote 3D Sonic experience. So I played it, I enjoyed it, but I was like kind of disappointed in the lack of actual like 3D. Like even as a kid, I didn't like know the words like in order to like form why I felt the way I did. I just knew like I wanted more 3D because I would like hop into like Act 1 because Act 1 of Sonic Colors is like almost fully 3D except for one like the middle of the level. Every other part is in 3D, and I would just play Act 1 a bunch. Like I'd like run around in like the first little like circle section, but then like I would shut it off after that because I would get bored after I beat the game and got all the red rings and stuff because there's nothing to do, and like there wasn't really a lot of things. It was just like kind of boring after that. The replay value is like very minimal after you finish like red rings and get supersonic. So I was like, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna rate Sonic 2 pretty good. A pretty good out of 10. Um, Better level design than Sonic 1, definitely. Unfortunately, it's followed up by Sonic 3, which means it gets overshadowed a little bit. But I think it's still good. Fun experience. Typically, I don't take that long in the boss fight, but you know, whatever. Bro's still pissed. It's Knuckles, whoa. Time for 2 cutscenes back to back. Let's go.